So this is a video on why you should be locking in, and a lot of the times we realize that we have a lot of time left for a future career, and actually it's not like I'm 17 apparently. I'm going to be 18 now, but yeah, I really think I I'm myself I'm too late for starting on this journey and trying to be the person whom I want to be, because most of the people are like really competitive nowadays, and the world is like way more harder to face. Like people, all most people in the world are like locking in because of all the online knowledge that is available. And it's crazy because because of people like Chris Williams and Hamza, Alex Hamosi, people who are just giving out like $1 million of advice for free. And because of that, so many people are on the planet are getting way more competitive, way more successful. Way more number of people are getting competitive than the number of people like 50, 60 years ago, which is crazy because of social media and everything. And suppose if you're watching this video, I think so you have to like lock in. You have to like choose a path or a career which you think is going to be necessarily very good for you. So so yeah, I think you don't have any reason to not lock in. And by the way, it's actually way more enjoyable. It's like today morning I went for like a 30-minute jog, and I came back, and then I had like an hour of yoga session, and then I did like a couple of cold showers, and like it was a very very good, like a productive morning routine thing, right? And a lot of the times we think that waking up and scrolling on your phone is easier, but actually it's not. Like waking up and literally starting to do some really hard tasks, like for example going to a cold shower, going and reading a book, is way more enjoyable, because the first thing after doing that hard task, you'll be way more happier. And second thing, it's that you won't necessarily be happy after school, after like seeing your phone for like a few hours. Like the days you just woke up and then you just like jacked off in front of your phone screen. Those were like maybe at that point of time you were very happy, but then afterwards you just had a dip of happiness, and then you were just like sad throughout the day, and then you just didn't have motivation to do like anything much later on in the day, which is like really sad. Because just imagine you're like a young man who's like just 18 years old, and then who doesn't have motivation to do anything, who doesn't have motivation to accomplish any goals. So it's like really really sad, right? So yeah, I think it's very important for us to sort of realize that the world is getting very very hard to compete, because everyone is like locking in. Everyone has like really really $1 million advice for free on YouTube, on Instagram or whatever. And so many people like changing their lives just by watching free content on YouTube. And like so many people are like like on this journey. Like just imagine if I am right here on this uh on this YouTube video, it's probably because of some random guy on the internet, right? So yeah, it's crazy, like so many people are like locked in. So it's even time for you to lock in. And don't get kind of sad, and don't get kind of like or like kind of like depressed, like oh shit, okay, everyone is getting good. What's the point on how is it sure that I will get my own place, I will get the thing that I want? I'm like that's the fun part. Like that's the part of life where you get to be, and you fight through the fire, you fight through the mountains, and you get to the place where you want to be. And so that's the fun part. Like when you see the enemies are going to be way harder than you realize, that that's the part of the journey that's going to be so fulfilling and so happy. So yes, I think maybe this video should have meant something. And yeah, I hope anyone would have got some motivation. So yeah, thanks for watching.